All right, so quick change in plans. We came back to the Barnes Processing Co. To get some steel plates because now we have an upgraded grinder, so things will be a little bit faster instead of grinding everything slowly with the level 1 one. We have a level 3 one. See, this is much better, especially for the small grids light armor blocks where it just cuts it like butter basically. In previous times, the level 1 one was fast, but still a little slow when it comes to these blocks that only carries 1 steel plate per. So this does help. Alright, so that's all the space we can carry for the time being. Because... actually, no, we could get some space. Well, not too much, but it's fine. Let's just head over to the unknown signal, see what's there. So we can loot that up before we head back to the economy base. So definitely, that was good loot. Got most of the building out, except for that one building. But I could come back really quickly to get the rest of the steel plates off of that. I just want to make sure I have some room for the unknown signal. That's going to carry a small amount of stuff, but you never know. Okay, so we are here. What do you got for us this time around? Newspaper boots. Nice. Okay, so we got some food in here, so that's awesome. And a little bit more steel plates. I do need to move some of that out now. Steel plates. Alright, so you can only carry 41 in a small cargo container, so that's interesting. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be able to carry. I'm pretty full in terms of inventory, so one of the main reasons why I head back to the Barnes Processing Company was to get some steel plates. One for ourselves and also sell. Because if you look here, we are fairly in the poor side of things when it comes to space credits. So, of course, that's why we need to get those steel plates and sell it. I should have brought the bigger rover so I could store more, but wasn't really thinking of it at the time. So, oh wells. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit more time in terms of commuting here. Okay, so in terms of contracts, what do I have? Nothing I can do currently, so it's fine. If there was a steel plate one, I could probably do that because I should have a decent amount of it. Yeah, I have a decent amount of it, so let's see. Maybe we get lucky and there's a contract for steel plates. So that's the store. And let's see. Acquisitions. No. Interior plates and construction components. Yes. Which we may or may not have. But of course, we gotta do some daily looting of these beds and armors and lockers. Not great stuff this time around. I can't even pick that up. No money in there, so that's not great. What's in here? Some ammo and welder. Huh. Not the best loot this time around, but oh wells. Okay, let's go check out what we got in terms of interior plates and stuff like that. Okay, so we got not a lot of construction components. So, yeah, not too much. Not enough for their acquisition, at least. Interior plate, we got none of that. So it's mostly steel plates that we have here. We have 65 interior plates. But we should definitely pick up those contracts. I should have just picked it up. Because those are the easy ones we can do to get more funds and also get the rep that we need. Hopefully get bigger discounts in all this. So we picked up all the quick and easy ones here. So we should be good to go. Hauling, all of them are probably super far away. 4,000 distance. Hey, there's actually one that's not too bad. Give you 25 minutes to do it, but interesting. Okay, so not much more we can do about it. In terms of stuff we could purchase, some iron ingots for pretty cheap. Huh. 134. Is this cheap or high? This is red. I think it's... Let's see. We can consult our things to trade. And we're buying iron ingots at 174. So it is cheaper when it's in the red. So interesting. Okay. So definitely could buy a whole bunch of that. And there's silicon here, which we need. Okay. So hopefully we can sell some stuff like steel plates. And we can. So unfortunately, we can only sell as much as we can there. And if we have other things we can sell, we just sell it for now. Because we just need the cash for those ingots. Alright, so there's no more needs for steel plates, but they do want construction equipment, which we do have some, which should net us a decent amount if we go back get some more. You know what? I should really do the conversion rate in terms of selling my steel plates to get the iron ingots. Because I could just deconstruct steel plates and get iron that way. So, So what's the math here? So it's going to be 7 iron ingots just to make 1 steel plate, right? And selling them, well, I can't see now, but I don't remember how much I was selling them for. Not much we could do about that now. Jeez. Alright, so silicon wafers we definitely need a ton of. So I'm just gonna buy maybe 2,000 worth if we can. Actually, you know what? Let's just buy... It's fairly cheap, so I could buy a ton here. So maybe 5k? Maybe that's a little too much. Let's just do 3,500. Yeah. Not enough space in our inventory is great. Okay, so let's just... Whatever with it. We're gonna sell some things that we can. Just to make some space in that inventory. Specifically. But I'm not gonna sell... the computers because we get some silicon off of those too. So yeah, okay, that should be good. Let's just buy this silicon wafer. Still not enough space. Why is that? Can we buy 2,000 worth? Nope. Okay. How do we not have enough space? Is it really that heavy? Okay. All right, let's try this again. Silicon wafers, we wanted to buy 3,500. And there you go. Now we got the space for it. All right, so that's good. Okay, so in terms of contracts, there's 12 nickel ingots to make 5,600. There's nickel here, and we need to buy 12. So is that worth it? Yes, so that's easy money, easy profit. So basically 12 of these cost about 3,876. So we buy 12 and we finish that contract and make 2 grand basically. Not crazy, but it helps with the rep. So why not do it? Here's 29 to make 11,000. That'll be 9,367. So we make close to 2,000 here as well. So might as well just do it. It's easy rep, easy funds here. Probably easier just to get back and make the nickel ores. That'll be a little bit more profit in that sense. So that's easy money right there. Once again, finish that off and good to go. Is there any other thing that's worth it in acquisitions? 214 nickel ore for 26,000. Okay, nickel are 214. So in order to make it worth it, it needs to be 123, above 123 per. And I think it is, right? Well, less than, I should say. Oh, not much, not by much. It's only 120. The 214 costs 26,680. And our acquisition is 26,429. So, not too bad. Like I said, this is just free money exchanging just from this here contracts versus this here stores. So why not just do that, right? Quick and easy money. Not gonna make a lot this way, but hey, it's right here, and it's something easy to do. So might as well just do it. And I'm gonna just go a quick sweep of what is easy to do. All right, that's good enough. Okay, so tons and tons of contracts to take care of in terms of acquisition just to get some more funds. But at least we got some free money off of not spending too much time. Okay, so on to the unknown signal. And I almost thought I lost my vehicle here. Let me just keep my food with me. I'm gonna throw the rest in there. That's good enough for now. Okay. Let's head over to unknown signal, head home, and ooh, we are very back heavy. So all the weight in the connector has made it really, really heavy in the back. So we gotta be careful when we make these jumps and not land towards the back, because that's gonna whiplash and break everything. Okay, looks like we keep finding these same specific unknown signals for the past few unknown signals that we got, which is weird. But looks like we got some more credits and an apple. Aside from construction components and all that stuff. Alright, heading back. Let's finish the farm up, because that's holding us up from producing more things like apples, wheat, and things like that. Although I did need it to be airtight, I kind of want to stick with the idea that you need a bit of an airtight system in order to produce or create food in farming, because that makes a little bit more sense. Maybe I should install that mod where it does require you to be in a ventilated area with air and everything like that, just for it to work. Potentially. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Luckily, nothing happened. So we just got a little bit of a tailspin, because we landed a little awkwardly, I guess, and the weight's all the way in the back. So, yeah, I'm glad nothing kind of blew up in that case. All right, we're back here. I'm gonna unload because I need to charge this thing back up soon. Oof, that was a little hard. Okay, so that's in there. Let's work our stuff out. Okay, just gonna move some things around if we can. So any ammo, we're just gonna throw in our lockers. So it looks like we don't have any lying around. Okay. And food, I would just like to put in my kitchen so we can just see how much food we have. And I guess we're looking good. I thought I got like apples and everything. Did I? So yeah, I thought I had apples and stuff. So what happened to all that? It should have. I don't think I put it in here already. So that's interesting. Did they disappear somewhere? I also want to take a look at what does this thing specifically do. What do we throw in here to make organics? It looks like there's some in here already. And it's going into the apple farm. Oh. That's probably where my fruits and everything went. That's not good. Yeah, so I need a button somewhere to turn this on and off. It killed my fruits that I gathered recently, so that's not good. Interesting enough, we got an unknown signal that's about a K away, so I'm gonna try and fly there to get it. Haven't done that in a while because it's always seems so dangerous to do in the last few times I tried it. Alright, so that was semi-successful. Took a bit of damage there, but nothing too significant. Well, half my life, I guess it's still pretty significant. Alright, so what do you have for us in terms of skins? Nothing. Great. Alright, so we got some extra food here. And we turned the compositor off. I think that's what it's called. So it shouldn't eat our food and turn into organic. So we should be okay. I'd rather collect organics through the toilet, to be honest. So let's just try to do that once in a while so we can get some organics for fertilization and stuff like that. But yeah, my downfall definitely is going to be the ice that we don't have enough of in terms of growing anything. So that's always going to be a problem. And I guess in order to get ice, we need to start salvaging some more abandoned settlements. So not looking good in the ice department. Okay, so we're going to definitely try not to put food directly in our connectors here, which I think should be fine now because I turned it off. But we'll try our best not to do it just in case I do have it turned on. Because that is going to be our downfall when it comes to trying to grow more fruits and stuff like that. So yeah, and this farm is taking ridiculously long to weld up for whatever reasons. Sure. All right, so one thing that we also need to do, and I should have done this previously, is add the vent here. So I'm gonna take this one out, and I think I'm gonna vent it from here. So we gotta grab maybe a T. We'll do a T up this way, and here we'll do a C. We'll just color it the appropriate color that we can. And inside, we'll put the air vent right on this side here. Like so. And we just need a little bit of parts for that. And hopefully we have some for it. And we do. Okay. So that's good to do. We should really airlock this, but that's for later. But right now, obviously, we're not airtight because the windows are pretty much still open. So there's that. Alright, so it looks like all the silicon that I had wasn't even enough. Not even close to being enough to finish out all these windows. So this has been quite the struggle when it comes to making a greenhouse. So yeah, it's not, honestly not even worth it because selling food doesn't even net us a lot of funds either. So there's that. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to do something here in terms of gathering more of the glass. So what I'm gonna do is basically get a smaller grinder if I have it. Don't have the first grinder, that's fine. I'll do this grinder here. And see this 15 right there? Looks like I could grab 10 or more from it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's gonna save us a little bit. That's being cheap, but it's worth it. Yeah, I'll just grab 10, 10, 10 like this. Which is fine. And anything else like these, that's 10. That's good. Yeah, so that's gonna be like nearly 100 glasses just by doing this. And it's again silly, but it works. Alright, so it's not great news, but we're almost there. Missing a few more blocks of glass. And we would be done. But still missing a chunk here for whatever reasons. And I have nothing else to really sell for or dismantle. For the windows. So I guess that's what we got so far. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to wait for these glasses to be made. Yeah, so for the time being, what I'm gonna do is actually take these out and put in some light armor panels. Just to test to see if it's airtight. If it's airtight, at least we can start producing some of the vegetables and such. So we can always wait on the silicon and the windows and all that stuff. So I think this would be the ideal thing to do currently. Alright, so that's done. Okay, so that's the top, a little patched up here. And we should get these done. I'll patch this one up. And if need be, We can patch up another one as well. Let's just get rid of this one. And put in the corner one at least. Yeah. Here we will patch it up with the armor plates here. Or like armor blocks. Or panels. Okay. So that should do it for now. We should be patched up. And should be airtight unless we run into issues with this. And I think that may be the case. Let's close the door and see. Yeah, not pressurized. So obviously, that is a problem. Which stinks, but it is a problem. Why is that a problem? I don't know why. Unless this is a problem, which I doubt it is. So, actually, you know what? The door's opened. Let's close the door and find out. Okay. Never mind. Obviously, if you close the door, it would make more sense. Alright, so we could add a sensor somewhere. So we have this door opening and closing fairly quickly and easily. We are going to waste a little bit of oxygen, but it's fine. We have a oxygen tank with the farm, so that's gathering oxygen. So wasting that oxygen, I'm not too concerned about. Yeah, so it looks like the sensor we got to put either up here or down here. I'm more inclined to put it up there. Looks like I'm missing computers. Let's get that. Okay, never mind. So it's going to take a little bit to make a sensor, which we have little to no more parts. It's the biggest problem. So we need that, which requires silicon wafers. We need this, which requires nickel. And right now, as you see in the inventory, we are lacking stuff. We could disassemble everything if we want to, just to make sure we have enough iron. So, I mean, we can do that, but I think I'm gonna do mostly like this. So, more significant things that I can get rid of instead of the bigger ticket items. Okay, at least the greenhouse is ready, the farm's ready, so we're good there. All right, so like I said, we're out of a lot of things, so definitely a problem. So we can't just keep selling stuff and trading stuff for money. So I think after getting the farm up, we should really take a long haul and travel maybe to that new station. That's pretty much around the whole entire planet itself, basically. So 100 kilometers. Should we do it? No, I really think be able to do that is if we have a ship. There's no way I'm gonna rover my butt over there. It's gonna take way too long. So let's not do that. Okay. What we should do is salvage a little bit more stuff. So since we have a better grinding tool, as I mentioned before as well, let's just go ahead and take the big boy out and gather all the materials I can, because I definitely need it. So I'm gonna be on a salvaging scavenger path for a little bit, and of course I can always use those things to trade and everything like that, but one economy base to do trading, buying and selling, it kind of works out. It's just a little slower than what I would want. So of course we're gonna go ahead and get that changed up a little bit. So let me get some food as well. So we have pie, so I'm gonna grab some pie. Looks like we're gonna make 3 pies, and we're gonna grab some kind of liquids for hydration. Sparkling water. Okay, so that's fine. I'll grab a little bit more just in case. Unknown signal first, which is 2k away basically. So let's see what's there. And I'm hitting the wrong button, so that's not fun. There we go. Policeman gloves. That I don't have. Should I make a grinding rover? Absolutely. But the reality is I don't even have the mats for that, so that's gonna have to wait. Alright, let's head over to this space here, MNT M16. I don't think I've been there, but there's a chance I have been there. So I'm gonna head there because it's closer and it's on the way. Well, when I say on the way, I mean it's in front of me. So let's just get going. Alright, so I haven't been to this one. I'm not sure if there's going to be a turret that's going to shoot us. So we may want to stay back a little bit. I already see the turrets right over there. So let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, right there. And this should be an abandoned base with no turrets. With ammo in it, or well, it has ammo, I would think, but maybe it's not going to shoot us. I think we're in the clear. I want to say yes. This is a little bit different from what I'm used to. So what is this? That looks like some kind of autocannon or assault cannon. Yeah. Nope, that's a Gatling gun or Gatling turret. Which doesn't have too much stuff except for, yeah, 5 metal grids. That's not too bad. I doubt I'm going to be able to hack it into functional and grab anything out of it. So I'm just going to dismantle it and hope for the best where the ammo is going to drop, and it did, which is awesome. All right, so it's got a custom turret controller, a battery here with 6 power cells, but I think we'll scrap it for the steel plates instead. Yep, so we're just going to gather as much as we can right now. And let's do a little bit of scouting in terms of what's in here before we bring in the rover. Because I don't want to get shot at. I like the cockpit mod that I added with the animation, because when you do it this way, it leaves the cap open, the door open, instead of looking like this. And it looks a little bit cooler like that. But this thing is stuck on the ground for whatever reason. So we're going to probably just salvage that instead of trying to convert it into a rover. But that would have been a nice little rover to play around with too. So we got to be careful here, just in case there's some kind of turret, which I'm not seeing any. So this is nice. Okay. Bit of a barn style home, which looks pretty cool. Got the doors and everything like that. So I think we're in a safe side of things. So let's bring the respawn pod a little bit closer. And hopefully there's no kind of explosions that's going to happen as I get closer with the rover. If it's not going to if it didn't happen while I was there, it's probably not going to happen with the rover. So yeah. All right. We got a few bit of things to loot, which is a shipping container right here. You can see what's in this locker. Maybe some good loot. Decent amount of stuff. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so that's the shipping container. What's in here? The wheel. 2 wheels. That's not too bad. Let's get this welded back up. Ooh, power cells. Definitely could use that. And we can dismantle this whole thing. Let's see what is in these containers. Nothing great. Just weld in a grinder. Solar cells. This is good stuff. What's in this one? Need more. Definitely need a ton more of those type of things. What is this? This is a small carton container, which I think if I weld up might actually have decent loot in there. I would hope, at least. So I just need some small steel tubes. Hopefully they have some in the cargo right here. But if not, I probably could find 20. lying around. Oop, I don't have full amount, so I can get it from here, I think. So the connector has nothing, so we'll take that out. The medium cargo here. Ooh, there we go. Now we got 22, so that works out. Can we grab from the cockpit? Nope. And I never understood this, but there's so many timers. That's... I don't know if they actually do anything, but if I dismantled it and go into it, I don't think it's anything programmed in there. And there's an O2H2 generator, which might have ice. 402. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad at all. But we'll take that. Oh, I forgot the ammo. Oh no, right here. Okay, we're good. We're saved. I thought I lost the ammo because I accidentally just took down the cockpit without grabbing it. But looks like we were able to salvage it, so we should be okay. Alright, let's just take out the rest of this. This is all steel plates as well. Other things like interior plates and construction components, so very useful stuff here. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's kind of dug in. Well, I guess it's Mars. If you leave things here too long, it's going to eat it up this way. Alright, so the rover completely gone. Exactly what I wanted. We just dump everything in our large cargo container, which I should be able to hold everything. Okay, that's looking good. We have a smaller shipping container to get rid of. Oh, we needed the small steel tubes actually, so let's grab that. Let's hope to have good loot in there, please. Okay. Nothing spectacular, so kind of pointless. Okay, last things left is this big boy here, the barn, which had a thrust in here for some reason. Okay, and the rest is going to be steel plates and a remote control. So getting a decent amount of loot for steel plates, interior plates, construction components, all those things that we can gather. And they're useful, so we definitely use a lot more of them. This little barn here, though, not anything spectacular in terms of getting any loot, but tons of steel plate, which is worth it. Oh, storage. I didn't even see what was there. That's a decent amount of loot. Okay, so I'll take that back. There's good stuff in there. Alright, so we pretty much cleared this whole thing out. The GPS is still here in terms of GPS pointer. So of course we should change that to looted. So that's the M16. This one here, this is going to be looted. Alright, so pretty decent haul. Nothing spectacular, but we did get a little bit more ice, which is worth it. Just throw everything here. Look at the haul. Okay, 402 ice. That's not too bad. What else is there? Power cells, which is very important. Got 58. Almost enough for another battery for the base. Got some more computers, some bulletproof glass, so that's kind of worth it. Not a lot here that we can produce silicon with, except for the solar cells. So and display, but that's not a significant number. But I think we're good. Let's bring this haul back to base. Or wherever is the nearest spot. So I'm not gonna hit the research station yet. I want to get armed up first because I think there are weapons on there. I'm not even sure, but I think there is. MNT 38. That one we probably hit up earlier. Maybe not, but I think we are okay with that. Any direction here? The processing code is that away? Yeah, so not much more left to loot actually. Bear camp. Did we completely get everything from it? Probably not. Oh, there's a line camp. That's 3 kilometers away. Huh. Of course, that's going to be a little bit tough. I'm sure there's weapons there too. Did we get everything from the bear camp? I can't remember, but I probably didn't. I'm pretty sure I left a lot of things unlooted. So let me just bring them back on screen for now. Just to make sure I get back to those. Yeah, there's some stuff here. So what's the closest we can get to? Economy base is there. We're gonna run through it if we go to this one. That one's a little out of the way. But it seems to be the only one that's would help us if we're talking about coming back to base eventually. So let's head over to this one first. Alright, we made it to this base, the A13. So I think we've been here quite some times, but we never looted up everything. But it's time to do that now. So we can get a decent amount of interior plates, construction components, steel plates, and maybe some steel tubes and things like that. So let's just loot up the base, mark an X on the GPS, and just say we've been here, done it, done that, completed, getting everything that we can from it, so we can move away from this base. And we are done with this one. So this is the 813. We're gonna mark the GPS for the 813 right here and put an X right next to looted, so we know that we've been here and completely dismantled everything and got all the materials that we can from here, which wasn't too much. All right, so heading this way, we go into Barnes Processing Co. and then we can reach the economy base, which I might just end up chilling there for a second, deal with the acquisitions, do some trading really quick, and go from there. All right, so we are here at the Barnes Processing Company. And what's great is that something popped up called the Grasshopper Ridge. So might be some good loot there, potentially. Only problem is I don't know how much weapons that places actually carry. So definitely gotta be a little bit careful when we start traveling towards that. But I think if we get enough materials, we can start plopping on some weapons on our rovers. Or at least make that rocket launcher that we've been dreaming about for quite some time now. But yeah, let's just scrap it up and move on to the next thing from there. So, all right, so I feel like we need to make more space. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking this and add maybe a small cargo container up here. Might be a decent idea. It's gonna be a little top heavy, which is not what I want it to be. But unfortunately, it's not much we can do about it, so that's not great. But we're just gonna have to work around that. So we'll plot one right up here. We'll try to make it as close forward as possible because we don't want to get too far in the middle, in the back, where it's gonna be a little top heavy. But of course, we're gonna have to throw in a bit of a frame in the inside right there. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. There we go. So we can add more up front. Yeah, I think we can add more. So let's just do that. Might as well for now. We are going to be top heavy, which once again, not ideal, but we'll make it work for now. All right, so that's looking quite heavy. So, we can add one more up front, just even out the weight. I'm just afraid that aesthetically, it's gonna look a little weird because of the animated cockpit right there. Should be okay. Probably should just remove it, to be honest, the animated version of it, because now it looks kind of weird that it just phases right through. That's all right. Let's just gather the rest of the steel plates here, which is a lot. All right, 784 steel plates right there, which is great. All of this is now gone, so I'm gonna X marks the spot, and let's get out of here. So we're not gonna hit Grasshopper Ridge just yet. We will be back for it, for sure. For now, we're just gonna head back to the economy base, see if we could get some more silicon to finish off our greenhouse in a way. Because we patched it up with some panels for now, but definitely should look at the windows back into it if we can. So, but yeah, unknown signal, economy base. See what we can dump in our base and start farming a little bit and see how that goes. Right, we made it, and we got a bit of an oops just now because everything's so heavy. But luckily, I think that oops came inside the bubble, so should be okay.